I'm Bane. I want to welcome you to Scrap Mechanic Survival. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. I'm doing good myself. Don't want to remind you all to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be here when stuff happens. Also, big shout out to the patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys so very much for the support, helping keep the channel rolling. Also, the supporters on Twitch. You guys are awesome. I've been really super busy lately. I think one stream in between last episode and now, and then a lot of grinderizations in between of stuff just so I can get where I feel like it's worthy of an episode for you guys. I'm not trying to do too much of the same stuff at the same time. I've been killing a lot of farm bots and I've only gotten one more miner crafted, so that has been interesting. Yeah, but everything's running smooth. I do have another oil thing, should be already filled up to change out here as we get lower on oil. But we've done a lot of work, and I guess let's just show you some of the work because, you know, that's important, right? We do this stuff and like, hey, and yeah, and I plan to do some more streaming when I'm doing grinding, like that doesn't affect an episode. But there we go. There's part of what we did. It's more builderizations, but for me, it's the same-ish. We did some tweaking here and there, but like it's the same-ish. So I didn't feel like I wanted to do another episode where like, hey, we're building some more stuff, and it's the same kind of thing. And you know, I streamed it. I streamed it too. I felt like this was an actual player progression. It was just trying to get it where we could do an episode. I'm pretty happy with how it's going to turn out too. Fant was hanging out in the stream too, and I threw some suggestions about painting, and it looks like he put it already in the bucket, the paint bucket. Like it actually, you can set your paint bucket to paint only a block type, all one color. So we can choose to paint all the clean metal one color, and then we can do the concrete too. One thing I've noticed too is the pylons, and someone else had mentioned in the stream that the pylons don't look like they really are the right size for the structure, but I'm not going to mess with anything with the supports until after the structure is pretty much built, so I know what I'm doing here. Let's go inside. Let's go inside because today's moving day. I think I'm going to put that in the thumbnail. We're going to be moving today. Let's go up here. So I've already made a hole. We got a nice size hole here. This good wholeness. So that's good. So there's a hole here. This is what I'm going to use to make maybe a lift or something. I'm not sure how I want to pull it off yet to get our vehicles up into this area. So I'm thinking about making my parking for vehicles up front here. And there's a little bit of lag, FPS loss going on because I have a lot of different things going on that I need to manage. But it's all right. It's all right. We're fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. And then back here is thinking about doing our storage. So we'll have our storage back here. Then up here is where I was thinking about doing our crafting, and whatnot. Have our factories floor in this area. We do have beginnings of windows set up too, and then I was thinking about putting another floor where I've already started here to actually have like living space or something like that. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see how the frame rate holds up. It will depend heavily on how the frame rate decides to act towards us, you know. But you can look up here. It's coming along pretty good. It's coming along pretty good. We have a lot of different angles. Tried to add some variance to it. On the top there, I've made the concrete go back some on the second floor, but kept the clean metal sections out. So it has like it kind of gives a little bit of variance, but a consistency at the same time. So it's moving along. The top floor itself, we're not going to go up any further on these outside ones. We're going to have it come in some. I'm not sure how I want to pull that off yet, but we're at a state now where I can finally move. We can finally move up in there because I'm going to put a temporary, we're going to move everything inside the bottom floor, which I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm excited for that. We have metal, and I have been crafting a lot more clean metal pieces and more stuff to get things going on. I did add some lights in so we can put lighting inside once we're good to go. I want to make it look good though. But yeah, we're ready to move in. But before we do that, well, first off, I was going to talk about the paint bucket. Let's go to paint bucket. Actually, let's do it in here. Tools, paint bucket here. So now you can actually toggle a filter by block type. So that's pretty awesome. So when you want to paint and you got a vehicle and you want, like for me, the reason why I'm using the concrete and the clean metal is to add some different texturing to it, and I want to have different textures. So now I can actually paint the entire concrete one color if it's all connected, and then all the clean metal another one. And I'm sure that the angle block, I'm not sure the angle blocks matter. Will probably have to be painted separately, but that's fine, whatever. But yeah, so we have a new way of doing that, which is great. Also, this happened a little while ago. We hadn't time to look at it, and I didn't want to deal with the work of doing it just yet because it's so hard to do this, so hard to do it. But where is that? Where are they at? Are they in? What? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, man? Did you disappear on me? There they are. So now these supposedly these wheels actually have some water physics added to them. I don't know. I guess we'll find out right now because I just pulled it off and now I got to do it. Oh, and something else that's amazing. Their name is and they're in my Discord, and they did something nice. They made me like a skin for my lift. I thought that was awesome. Looks exactly the way if I were to make a skin for mine, this is how I would do it. Actually, the coloring is perfect. It's got the logo on there too, and I really like that. So their name is literally I think that's how you pronounce it. No, just is what it starts with a J. So thank you, for this. This is awesome. Anytime anyone does something like this, like I'm a small content creator, so someone like takes the time to do something cool, like Fant put in the logo frame of my logo, and then somebody did this too, and then also like even an arc, Eddie Chomps has done some awesome stuff for us as well, and it's very humbling. So thank you all for that. So that was really cool. Time to attach something here. Let's do this. Attach you to the hole. Go to the hole. Can you not go in the hole? Why do you not want to go in the hole? You were able to go in the hole before. Is that not allowed anymore? Did something get put that changes? What happened? Yeah, why do you no attach? Oh no. Is it? Oh, it's probably too low. No, it's not. Something's up. Huh, what happened? Really? You serious? Okay. Wait. No, that's still not right. What happened there? All right, we're taking the back ones off. Wait, I just want to see something then. Is it still going to spin weird, or is it spinning right? Is it just a model issue? No, it definitely is jacked up. That's actually kind of cool. We might go with this instead. Huh, so I guess something in here. I don't want to have to take too much apart. I'm so glad I didn't do this until now, because now today's supposed to be moving day, but I wanted to put the paddle wheels on and try it out, and it's not letting me put it in the hole. And I don't really have anything sticking out from it except for this stuff, but unless that's changed. Yeah, that's not cool, man. Okay, what if I do this then? Because, like, the original version didn't have any issues. Now I have issues, and now that means I don't want to rebuild, but my God. There's that. There's this that was here before. This was on the very edge. Can I put you in there? No, I cannot. What is blocking your attachment? What is doing this? This really sucks. Okay, so it is attachment point issue here. It looks like, because yeah, it's just there's something blocking it. What is blocking you? I don't see anything though. Is it this? It shouldn't be that. That's flush. Is it you? Is it? Oh God, I'm taking apart my. This is not what I wanted today. This is what we got to do though. Just move these pieces here. Is it you? Oh my God, this really sucks so bad. It was the outer arm, but it was fine before, but now it's not. Okay, so let's take out this and see if that's the case. Yeah, all right, cool. I'd rather have it be that than possibly something else, you know what I'm saying? All right, so that's how that's gonna go. So we'll just take these off and put them back on. I'll have to rebuild that front end on the thing. Okay, that's a good problem. I'd rather have this be the problem than have it be like full structure on the actual vehicle, so it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I guess I got all up in its thing, and I'm lucky that there wasn't any physics weird craziness happening by me doing that. Now let me go ahead and put this back in the hole too, because we need to at least have some consistency in the weight here, like that. And then let me just try this out. All right, supposedly. Yeah. So now we actually have wheels that paddle in the water like this. That is crazy, man. So that renders the whole system we built useless. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. This is actually better than that, definitely. But I feel like, oh man, that's way too easy. I feel it's like I'm cheating, literally, like seriously. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Just unexpected. That is super unexpected to actually be that efficient. All right, well, there you go. That means the whole thing on the inside needs to piece out, and we can put more stuff inside or redo the inside. Holy crap. That's awesome. Okay, well, yeah, that's awesome, actually. Well, let me get this thing back together. I'm going to go ahead and paint it back up to where it's 100% back the way it was. I'll be right back, and we'll get to moving. Y'all hold on. All right, welcome back. I have done what I need to do. It's back to here. I've actually removed the propeller system that was in it and added one row of metal blocks across the bottom. I'm leaving them unpainted for now just to do stuff. I still left the logic in it for now, but that way it has a little bit of weight into it. It's actually turning better on land, and it still does what it needs to do in the water, and it is way faster. Again, it's cool. I'm glad that he did that. It just seems a little OP, but you know, hey, whatever. We got it. Also, I forgot to say, I did do a lot of farming of farm bots, and I was running out potatoes, so I had a lot of interesting situations with the bots whenever they were coming from my farm, and I just kept filling the holes with concrete. So if you see these concrete patches, it's what's doing this, and it's why. That's why, because I did like 3 or 4 rounds of potatoes. I've been making the large cargo chest, whatever. I still have a good amount of keys here, and yeah, it's just been yeah. I'm glad I got lucky at the beginning of the mining thing, because I wouldn't have seen the value in it as much. But I really want at least 10 of these miners, if not 25 million. But it does fill up my metal up decently fast. I have a lot of stuff going on. Again, I have been making more parts and stuff like that to continue building the big project. I'm actually hoping to get my concrete filled back up. But anyway, before we get into that, we need to move in. And I need to disassemble this structure. I need to actually export the UFOREO out and put it in creative. I'm going to do at least that, because, you know, it has some value to me because of just what it is. I just need to put some blocks back in it, and it'll be back to what it was. I do plan to do something better here in the future, but it's sitting here, you know, and it's calculating, you know, collisions. Not really many, but like it's still taking up, you know, FPS that I want to keep. Right now, I'm sitting at about almost about 60 most of the time, and I think when I get rid of all this stuff, it'll help out. And I want to have a big farm, and I want to turn this whole area into a big farm. And so everything needs to happen. So in moving, I need to be able to get my chest up there decently fast. And I went ahead and people wanted to see this. I have some people, the Maniacs, that wanted to see the big pistons. And where's the last one at? I probably already missed it. Or did I not make it? I made it, didn't I? I have 1, 2, 3. Where did I put it? Big piston, are you hiding from me? Why do you hide from me? We are supposed to be there you are. You're not hiding from me. You're just in the box. And I'm going to go ahead and use some of this wood, because it's light, you know, might as well. And I need a switch. Where's the switch? Is that down here, right? No, right here, right? Yeah, there's a switch right there. That'll work for me. Nothing crazy, just enough to put the stuff on it and then lift it up into the hole. And this is the hole, as you guys saw earlier. I hope it'll be long enough for me to do what I need to do. Let's see how big that's decently sized. Now, these aren't any more powerful or less powerful than the regular ones. The normal ones are just bigger. They have a bigger face on them, which is kind of cool. I just wish, well, they do go a little bit further out, but like as in the strength of them, like the wobbliness. I'm sorry, I meant to say the wobbliness. My apologies. Let's just say this right quick. This might cause an issue. Better late than never, right? Do that, and let's do this. Let's just see something right quick. And then you're attached to this, so I can put you right here. Attach you. All right. So we're good to go. All right. So let's see here. Let's actually put this back down to, I'd say, can I even reach you? Okay, I can use you from there. Let's put you at 24. It's almost actually there. I think 26 might be it. I think that's, oops, wrong button. Is that it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That looks like that's about it. So I'm gonna put one there. I'm just gonna put 4 up just because I'm gonna interconnect them all together, just so it's all just gonna go up at the same time and be good. I wish I could copy settings and move them over. Actually, we need to look at that multi-tool. That's something else I haven't seen yet. I haven't bothered to mess with yet. Let me look at that right quick. Is that just multi-connection? I forget. It's been a little bit since I looked at it last. Go in here, tools, and this is it here. So you can connect several connections together. Connect direction is defined with the first selection. Okay. It would be awesome if we had a copy and paste settings thing too. Like you could copy the settings off of a similar, like I could right click, copy, and then left click these, and then it'll paste the actual settings to them. That's what I was kind of hoping for too. Let's see. So 26 at, we'll just do full speed, because what could go wrong, right? What could go wrong here? And then is that it, right? That's tough, man. That's tough. I wish I could type it in. Oh, that's tough. I think that's it there. I'm having to like lean in and look at it. That looks like that's it. And then this one here. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy there. Let's do this over here. Let's put this over here. Let's turn this one off. But that's gonna be dangerous too. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. All right, could do this here. Can I connect them? Hopefully I can. Well, we're gonna try anyway. And then this over here. And this is temporary again. This is just temporary, something to have it in there now. Are they connected? Yeah, I can't do that. All right, so let's, this is gonna be janky as hell. Now I wanna put the switch, actually, I could use a logic gate and just have it where I have a switch down below and switch up top. I'm just gonna put the switch on the platform, which is why let's just test it. Okay. Okay, that looks about right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and put this on here. And we shall see how the loading goes of stuff. Let's see how far I fly up to riding on this thing. This should be pretty fun. Can I please grab you? Thank you. All right, let's take a ride, shall we? It's not too bad. Oops, these ones are off compared to this one. Bye. So what I would need to do is do a platform. Yeah, I could weld it all and stuff like that. Let's pop you up though a little bit right quick. Scope 1, wrong way. So it looks right. And then I can do a little bit of expansion here too, because I'm gonna have to get this stuff to be able to load up all this stuff on here. You know what I mean? And there's really no reason for me to have all these pistons, to be 100% honest now, with the way that it is not working. And then you go here. And then we'll take the rest of them, put them on the hotbar. And what is probably going to happen, since it's moving so fast, it's not actually going to go in the hole correctly, but whatever. This should be fun, right? We're here to have fun. This should be fun and interesting. Let's do that. Let's do this. I don't know if interesting is the right word, but we'll find out. Here we go. Yeah, it works. So this way I can just load this bad boy up with all the chests and just pop it up and then unload it. And then we'll also get our crap bought over and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess we could do a little speedy up time for moving time. I still need to get rid of this thing. I need to get rid of you. You need to go away. I need you pieced out. We'll work that out at another point. But let me go ahead and we'll go and start moving everything. Yes, everything into the hole. Let's do this. We've got everything, I think, storage-wise, except for this right here, which is empty, and the metal incoming. I have it all packed up. It looks like we're good to go. I decided to do a little platform instead of moving each individual one, obviously. And you know, we're hanging out here, so we're good. All right, let's see how this works. If I can do this, I should probably weld it. Maybe I don't know. I'm just gonna put it on top of here to see what happens. It will not let me do that because of how tall it is. Is that what it is? All right, let's try this out then. Can I weld you? It is really that tall? It's that tall? Seriously? Okay. Let's do this. There we go. All right, and go over here. It seriously does not like me, huh? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Let me just do this then. Oh, because of this. It's because of the button, you idiot. Let's grab. Can I grab you? Nope. This right here. Thank you. All right, so now that should work. I'm gonna pop this right here. Just put a little nub on the edge of this. See if I can put it on the end of there. Let's grab you and put you right here. And there we go. That worked out. All right, great. And then we'll put a switch, and I'm going to put it right here since I know that's the edge. Put it on these. Please let me reach you. You cannot be reached. Great. Oh, there we can just go underneath. That works for me. There we go. And there we go. Great. And then I'm just going to pop the button here. There we go. The switch. It works. Great. That's perfect. See how perfect that worked? This is horrible. It's absolutely horrible, but whatever. So now that it's up here, I should be able to just pull the stuff off. I can just pull the stuff off and put it in there. Great. So, again, the reason for moving, in case you're wondering why I want to move so soon, is that I need to clear this out. I need to clear this out. Obviously, it would help out with a little bit of FPS. I also want to expand the farming area, and I don't want to have to worry about my systems up there. Also, as I make more factory-type setups, I want to have that up, and these areas in here, this is a blank slate. I'm just having this up for now to it's just to get, you know, have a hole. We got to have a hole, then we can make the hole look better. Another thing that I've done too is actually I have some false ceiling holes too. Where they at? I guess I can go over here and do this. I have like a raised ceiling. Well, what do you call a drop ceiling type style? So what this does is, well, I was first thinking vacuum tubes, but I'm probably gonna just use teleporters to move most of the stuff around. But also I can have a variance of my upstairs floor. It can be a different like texture, and I can have my ceiling be different. Also on top of that, I can have variances in height for this. So if I decide to do like an area that goes down for whatever reason, for cool sake or whatever, I can do that. That's it's just, we have a lot more options, but I need to get in here, be in here, and start using the space some too to kind of decide on how I want it to grow. So those are, if you're wondering, that's some of the reasons why. And again, what I put out in here, this is not permanent. This is just for now. This is just to get stuff going. So I have some sort of way to, you know, get started, you know, and on this end, I plan to do the parking anyway for vehicles. So I can use this as a staging area. You know, like when you move into a new house or something, and if it has a garage, you kind of put a lot of the stuff in the garage just to get where you can, you know, have all the stuff there to organize it. That's about where I'm at with this. Let's put these over here like this. Wrong way. Like that. We'll go and get these up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and unload these now and get them put over into spots and get Charles set back up so we can get the everything going, and we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and get that. I just figured I'd show you the load up process to have something fun going on, and now it's time to do a little bit of work. And it's yeah, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. And I've decided that we'll build an elevator for now. Like, I still want to do something different than this. We're doing a lift. It's not really an elevator. It's straight up a lift. And what I've done is I have figured out where the edge of our clean metal is and gone into, you can see this beam here. And this piece of wood here should be just lined up with it. It should be. Should is a very powerful word, as you guys know, used for centuries to say something's going to happen, but it never does type of thing. But it should. Yeah, it's lined up. So it's lined up with this, and I use this. I did some spacing just to make sure everything's right and get this all there. And this whole piece of wood here actually had filled in the hole and then cut the whole rim around it and dropped it down. did some more stuff to make sure this. So what I'm going to do is build a separate lift system, and then I'm going to weld it to this. And what I want to do is leave a little bit of space. There's going to be an edge around the lift itself. Now that piece of wood, I'm not going to use wood for the lift. I think it doesn't look as good. I'm just using it as my different texture so I can tell what the heck I'm doing here type of thing. And I went ahead and built an entire rim around this that kind of know where to encase my lift. Now that I have that though, I'm going to remove you from here, and then we'll take you and move you over. And then I'm going to use some of the clean metal, which I was about to run back actually to my base. I feel sad now. I'm sad. I feel really sad because it's now here. But I should be happy. We got a new place, right? I should be happy. We have our new place. Where we don't need the woods on us anymore. I don't think. This is the thing about just moving. You know, we got all the packages everywhere. People yell at me, you should paint it. I'm not painting anything, man. I got little icons I can put on the side of these chests. This is just a new move. It's a little bit of an inconvenience. It's not the end of the world, okay? And I feel fine, all right? All right, let's grab like all that too. And I have where was they at? They was somewhere. It'd be kind of cool to have a glass one too, a glass elevator thing. It's not in here, so it's one of these. There it is. I'm gonna grab like this many. That sounds good. And jump down the hole. There we go. So on top of you, I'm actually going to put concrete down first. This is going to be the base of it. I'd rather have my pistons facing up in a nice clean way than doing it down. Let's do this. This is simple. Again, I don't need to have all 4 pistons, but we're going to use all 4 because it's fun. We like fun stuff here, right? Keep saying that. All right, let's go like this. Let's raise it up. And again, other people might build their way to get into something like this is probably gonna be different, and that's the great thing about it. And this is nowhere near advanced right now. I just need something that's gonna work, and I thought it'd be kind of fun because a lot of people want like the big pistons. Well, at least from what I can tell, people talking about the big pistons, and we're just gonna do that. We still have a lot of other things we have to do, so it doesn't need to be crazy. I think the first big investment in time like that we're going to do for builderizations will probably end up being an automated farm system. I think we need that to make life a little bit easier. All right, so this is the bottom of it. This is the bottom, and let me find the center. The JB logo is going to help out so good because look at that. That's the center. Bam! Isn't that awesome? That is so awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and clear out this. Let's see that, and there we go. I'm going to grab these 4. And we can make some of the kind of snazzy jazzy going on here, but I'm not worried about that just yet. So let's go off the corner here like this. And this. Do the same thing over here. And, you know, it might need to be out a little bit further. Yeah, I think we're going to do that too. One there like that. And then one more. Oh, that's I need to remember not to do that then. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll grab you here and then make sure you're like angled with that. Yeah, you're angled with that. And you're a little bit further out than this. Yeah, this is right. All right, so I need to make sure that this is correctly. Wow, I didn't realize that was what was up. Is that right? It looks like it's right. It is not. We need it over one more. That's the line there. So, and that's actually right where it needs to go. So you need one right about here. There we go. And then over here, that looks lined up to me, and that's enough spacing. Let's do this. Very nice. Okay, cool. So it's, again, something really simple, nothing too crazy, but I like sharing stuff with you guys, and that's what we're about, is having a good time sharing stuff. So let's go over here. And then this is going to have to be the exact same width because I'm leaving one little space around the edges on the lift itself when it goes up into the hole. And we want our hole to look nice and clean. So a nice clean hole is always a good hole, right? Right, good. All right, let's go over here. And then let's go from the center, kind of pretend to connect it, but it's not until we weld it because it's on our lift. The cool thing is we can build this, then weld it completely to the creation. Everything will be built in itself and good to go. Let's put this here. And I'm going to go ahead and set these. I'm going to make sure that the height of the pistons are right off the bat. So with this being inset into here, we're going to actually have the pistons down by 1 compared to earlier. So instead of doing 26, we'll do 27. And then we'll make this we'll make it kind of fast. Let's do it like that. That looks good to me. So again, here we'll go somewhere in there. Let's make sure that so 26, 27, and then right there. Same thing here. 26, 27, then right here, and then right here. Click on that. Just want to make sure 26, 27, and then right there. There we go. All right, cool. So let's bring this across, and we'll put this here. Then we'll bring this here, and we'll have to just weld it all together. Let's just do that now, so it's all one piece. So it's all interconnected. Hopefully it worked. I don't know. I'm thirsty. Great. I went and got a whole bunch of walk juice earlier, and I'm almost already through all my walk juice. I'm a thirsty boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very thirsty boy. Let's just do it like that. Hopefully everything will work right. If not, then yay. There we go. And then bring this across here. And again, this isn't super technical at all. It's just, you know, we're gonna have something. I need to have something decent. All right, looks like that's pretty decent. So now we're gonna go and bring up the lip here. Yeah, and then we'll just stick, I'm not sure how I want to do the switches. I guess we could do logic into it, I guess. That would be okay. There we go. Yeah, let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this concrete around the edges of this, and then I'm going to go up and locate my logic gates and grab them too. So that way we can at least have a couple switches on this bad boy. So we could have one on the lift and one maybe down the bottom and one at the top or something. I don't know. Anyway, give me 1 second. All right, got some assembled together. Got a logic switch down here. Have an XNOR, if you will. Yeah, I get yelled at about that. Anyway, that's done. So we should just be able to put this thing in the hole, and we should be okay. Should is a very powerful word yet again. Let's go around this way, and I should be able to place you in the hole right around here. There it is. You're in the hole. There we go. So I should be able to pop you, and I am short by 1. Am I short by 1, or is that just depth? That's just depth. Great. So we are good to go. There's a small gap in the hole. Perfect. And I have the one down below as well, so if it's up, then I can just bring it down or whatever. We'll just do this. Here you go, just so you can see. This goes up. Click it. It comes down. There we go. So we're good to go. So at least I have a decent lift going up. I'm going to go ahead and fill this gap in, though, because I don't need this one, but I'm going to leave the one upstairs just in case it wobbles a little bit, so there's no actual extra stuff happening. Great. That's done. I probably should connect it to it, but at least I have a lift up there now. Now, man, we moved in. It's not organized yet, but at least we moved in. I don't know if this is worth the whole episode for you guys. If you're still watching, thank you very much for checking out the episode too. Let's see here. Now I had another idea too. Okay, something else too. I think I'm feeling like I need to put my farm on a different chunk. I think I need to put my farm on a different chunk because I you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want there to be too much happening in the same chunks. And I feel like that will end up being a problem. Also, I was thinking, like, man, when I redo the pylons, I can move this base anywhere I want. What I would love to have is like an anti-gravity block kind of thing where I could attach it to the structure, remove any supports attached to the ground, and it thinks that it's still attached to the ground, i.e. it's static and it won't move. And then I could put like a bunch of thrusters in the bottom and make it look like it's a floating spaceship or some crap. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, that's what we have moved in. Now I want to do some more stuff too. I'm gonna do something quick too. I'm gonna verify that I do have the UF Oreo in a creative mode save before I disassemble it, because it's got to go away. I am gonna put in creative. I'm gonna turn it into a blueprint, so I've got it saved forever. But and then I'm going to disassemble the base, the top end of the base. I know it's nice. I'm gonna have to put the bed in there or something. It's been nice. It's done us well, but I'm going to disassemble at least the top end of it, everything up top, and leave maybe the bottom for now until we're ready to get into the whole farm technologies. I'm going to have to be crafting soil while in between episodes again, just to get ahead of the game on that. But let's go ahead and do the thing. You guys ready to do the thing? I'm kind of sad, but it's been a great base, but it's time to, you know, we put all this effort in this new one. We need to go ahead and get this thing done. So let me go ahead and get the Oreo taken care of, the UF Oreo, and we'll get to disassembling. All right, to finish this thing off, by the way, I have moved my vehicles inside the base. They're inside hanging out. The actual, the Explorer went up no problem. Mine, or the front attachment to it, is a little long, but it was still able to get up in the hole pretty good. I've actually increased some. I've already removed the UFO Oreo. It is pieced out. There, the remains are in the box. We should probably bury the box. But anyway, we're removing stuff. We're gonna be clearing it out. I'm gonna clean this out. This is the way we'll finish out the episode. Is try to at least get it back to where it needs to. I'm gonna miss the space, honestly. I enjoyed it, but maybe we'll make something like this over where we end up doing our farms at. I don't know. And I need to drink, and I have one on me. I might have to go get drinks soon. So I'm gonna do a quick little speedy uppy of just assembling, just because out of respect for the old base. F's in the chat for the old base. F's in the chat for the and for UFO Oreo. It does live on in creative mode, even though it won't move because it's stuck in the air. But at least it's there. Anyway, let's get this going on. We did it. We moved in. We did it. We removed the old top of the base. I left the lower part. Reasons are for farming currently. That's all. I consider that part of farming. I gotta get rid of this thing. It's gotta go away. I'm gonna put it somewhere far away or something. I don't know. Use the Succomatic, which I fully endorse, by the way, in case you didn't know. I fully endorse it, but this whole structure is gonna go away too. I think what end up happening is we'll replace something here, build a nice looking structure for our mining. Since we're gonna be doing the farming elsewhere. You know, I really feel like that's what we should do to, keep our FPS going. Right now, I've got decent FPS, honestly. In all honesty, it is actually doing pretty solid. Yeah, I'm keeping it right around. Yeah, this is actually really nice. So we're pretty good. No more lagging of the stuffs, really. A little bit of a drop, but nothing crazy. That hopefully will keep consistent with us. Let's go to the top floor, see what happens. Yeah, so we're keeping similar FPS. When I would move back to the back of this, it would change my FPS, and it doesn't anymore. It's even. We got even Steven FPS going on. I'm cool with this. This should work for me for now. We'll see what it develops into. As long as I can continue to move and actually operate in my base, I'm cool. I got to keep the moving pieces minimalized here in general. I know it's not good to have these bad boys in here. I'm probably better off if I were to just weld it to it and then remove the weldings whenever I don't need it. Like kind of like this, and then weld the bottom of you to it somehow. Let's see how that works. I can probably go on top maybe and then jump. There we go. I'm away from it, and actually it dropped my FPS. Okay, cool. Well, then we don't need to do that. Yeah, and then it goes back up. Okay, so there we have it. Very nice. Yeah. And I've got to keep these creations kind of away from each other, so it's not like, oh no, we're about to hit each other. Let's lose FPS. Let me just do this. Be a lot easier just to set it up over here, drop it, call it a day on that. There we go, and we're back at the FPS we were. So we'll work it out. I know you guys will probably have a lot of tips down in the comments below too. I am not going to divide this into separate sub pieces and have them not actually connected to you reduce things. I just can't do that. But like otherwise, I'll look at some other options. But assume this whole thing will go away too. I do need to get the mining stuff worked out. What I'm going to do, we'll probably do that in another episode. I'm ready. I really want to get into the warehouse, but now that I could probably do some rounds of stuff. I think the first time we go in the warehouse, we're going to go with minimal stuff from the modded. I want to go in and just go with it like almost OG and do some things. I might bring a couple things with me. I don't know, for funness sake. But generally speaking, that's what we got. Today was moving day. I feel like we actually moved and we cleaned up some. And we got this little lift in here. Again, it's nothing crazy to write home about or anything like that. But Actually, I need to put a switch up there too to connect to this, and this is a separate piece, so I have to build it all together. But how does this look when it goes down? What's my face look like now? Yeah, and it's hanging out. Cool. So it's we're doing okay. Everything's doing all right. Anyway, that's the time I got for today. Hope you guys are liking what you see. If you like what you see, don't forget to slam the like button. It does help me a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Also, don't want to forget to give a shout out to the patrons on Patreon. Thank you all so very much for the support, and also the supporters on Twitch too. Y'all guys rock. And as always, guys, thank you so very much, and you all have a good night.